Hi everybody. With Valentine's Day quickly approaching, I got to thinking about love, and of course love and relationships. So I wanted to share with you actually two books, one that I read over 20 years ago, and one that came to mind because of the first one. It is Learning to Love Yourself by Gay Hendricks. And I've been working with this actually on audio for the last month, and you can download a workbook with it too, and it's about loving yourself. So I guess last month I was starting to have a difficult time and thinking, what's going on with me? What's going on with me? And so many people say, well, you have to really love yourself. So I thought, well, I do love myself. What's going on there? What do they mean? So when I started reading this book, it was just a fantastic insight into exactly what it is to love yourself and what it is to not. So I want to backtrack 20 years ago. Before I met my husband, I happened to start reading this book by Gay Hendricks and Kathleen Hendricks, Conscious Loving. And I think it was so appropriate because when I first met Andres, I happened to be just starting to read this book, and I shared some of this with him. And I want to share one paragraph. Learning to love yourself. A co-committed relationship can exist only between two whole people. One hallmark of wholeness is the ability to love yourself. In the realm of love, a paradox exists. You can effectively love others only when you can love yourself. If you cannot love yourself, you will try to fill the void of your own lack of self-love with the love of others. You will tend to demand from others what you cannot give yourself. This demand places an unfair burden on those around you. It makes you a bottomless pit. No matter how much love they give, it is never enough. The same problem exists if you try to give love to other people who do not love themselves. You will turn yourself inside out loving them, but it will not help. We all must learn to give ourselves the love we want. Then other people can love us, and it will feel satisfying because it is not filling a void. It becomes love dancing with itself. I have to say, the fact that I was reading this 3 months before I met my husband, and 18 months later we got married, I think it was a sign from the universe saying, you're ready and you want to do this, and you really want to do this the best way. And I had at that point been tired of not being in good relationships. So I think you really have to decide what you want in your life. And if something's not working, find a way to fix it. And at this time, when we're having Valentine's Day, so many people focus on the relationships that they don't have. Especially if you've experienced a loss. So my advice and guidance would be focus on the relationships you do have, the love of your children, the love of your family, and the love of friends. And if you feel that you want something more in your life, then maybe figure out, am I loving myself enough? And am I really ready to have a loving and committed relationship with someone else? And if so, do everything that you need to do to get it. So I just wanted to say happy Valentine's Day, lots of love, and may all of your wishes come true.